Did you know about the 5 work hours at Frenzy's Comic Studio? But I'm not very sure it will going to be deleted once again. I totally not going to be saying it was not going to be a literally joke around here for this one because I cannot believe that we probably sure we would actually going to be checking out of the link in description around here. So in the previous video that I showed these, that could definitely as viewable as possible, but I'm not sure some of these viewers or some kind of comic studio users could absolutely requested for deletion against the appropriate ways to do so, even for the characters and many more. It was gonna be related to Pizza Tower and Super Mario, like anything around here. So SuperRetro64 did a lot of good time as well, but things have going to be wasted a lot more, and it might going to be getting consuming a little bit worse. That the creator of this could be Super Retro 64 because it's gonna be confused in a moment. We're now able to see for the oldest series around here some kinds of stuff around here as 5 work hours at Frenzies. It was since around here that started on September 27th of 2025. It's gonna be for the first thing that they definitely came back around here for something as well. So 5 hours at Frenzy stuff, 5 work hours at Frenzy stuff as well. But definitely it's only going to be to do this as well. So it definitely needed some rules, or I'm probably really sure that the next owner could be owned by something else. Of course, that is going to be from making anything around here. A new studio owner could be owned by Box, because I cannot believe that we would actually going to be seeing this. That I knew this is going to happen right here after that I just post of this video. In the past few videos that I just recently posted, but turns out one of the comic creators or some kind of the studios have been taken down for something like inappropriate, because this could be turned out even to way things even more look even better as well. So I cannot believe this would actually going to get a little bit worse, but if that absolutely being returned and then is absolutely doing happening again for another time, I'm being distracted by this useless brother, but I cannot believe this won't actually going to be even a little bit smart. But here are the first couple of comic posts that posted by SuperRetro64 and SugaryFan13, and even more usernames throughout for the past, and even more as well. So, in a few months' time, I wouldn't actually going to be never looked better while everybody is they remaking one of those designs and post them online, which is totally bad that the British government is actually going to target him down as they absolutely possibly do. I would not absolutely able to say around here because one of these that could absolutely that somebody could do to do this as well. Even though that's somebody who actually tried to destroy 5 work hours at Frenzies. This is absolutely that Scott Cawthon hates, but even though this should actually that you probably made a little bit of a bad decision around here. So Sugarfly Fan 13 that made anything around here for this one, but I cannot believe this is actually for the SD the thing or something like that. So it's gonna be for a little bit for 5 work hours of frenzies like this thing as well. So at last thing that eventually posted that the last 29 days ago, that since already then as well. And so that he discontinues of 5 work hours at Frenzies as well. So this is where the announcement could be actually going to take around for this too much, and because the new owner could absolutely taking over by new guy over here is the box boy for even this thing as well. It will be taking the ownership of 5 work hours at Frenzies for the whole instead of like anything to go into waste. So even though he's avoiding to get him arrested, and it won't actually going to be taking this for the 5 work hours at Frenzy's future. And that was everything around here inside of some way of the SuperRetro64's owner of the 5 work hours at Frenzies. I definitely seen this already, but turns out it was absolutely related to anything but crazy cartoons like bizarre weird things like Pizza Tower. And then there goes into another stupidest comic studio that I ever saw. And let's get here to Super Maree Comic Studio. The stupid version of Mario like anything around here. This is the stupid version of Super Mario. Even though there could be for a little bit of princes and the villains we definitely didn't saw around here for that thing. So, it was absolutely inspired by SD the Thing by SugarFan13. This is a parody of Super Mario by Nintendo. Don't sue for this thing as well. I'm not sure that Nintendo is gonna sue another time as well, so we didn't have anything around here as well. But not except for the files that I have a lot of cars and people, logos and buses, trucks, or even the absolutely that I definitely didn't see around here, and such as custom images. So we definitely look at around of these characters. There's Mario, there's Luigi or Luigi. And so there's Princess Peach, Daisy, and there is gonna be for a little mushroom guy. Alright, these are the mushroom guys as well. King Mushrooms, there's Bowser, there's Browser, or this little thing over here. We're not pretty sure. That must be a little bit amount of signs. And this crafter thing. That must be some blocks and lucky blocks. I'm probably not sure. There's a mystery box over here. And there must be not icons or some kind of projectiles. Alright, this is absolutely a lot of icons of to do this. But not anything a little bit for one thing. Alright, let's get into the backgrounds. It could be 6 of them as well. This is totally crazy. The land of the desert. We probably didn't see that coming. But there's more. There's Luigi's house. And the skies that we definitely saw. So, there was everything around here, and the missing could be the castle and some other kinds like this inside of the forest. I'm not sure. This should actually going to be taking a little bit moment. This is a little bit of crazy world of Super Mario or Super Maree by something else. So I'm gonna be spawning or adding from the studio crossovers because I cannot believe that I'm not very sure that I would spawn the next bots or some kind of, I don't know. I just absolutely totally losing my mind as well. So I'm gonna be adding sprites of the next bots from Gary's mod. and I wouldn't actually going to be seeing what is going to be truly good well. So I use next bot. So this should actually going to be for Niku's next bots as well. And so are the PNGs as well. No. This is not actually going to be for around here. So the PNG flyers aren't look like anything around here for those memes or anything around here. So there's more around here, something a little bit scary. I can't find Mario or something else. So I didn't find Mario exactly. There must be a train, Obama thing, or some kind of a bunga. The guy of a bunga as well. So there's a car. I didn't mention to find that meme guy over here. This is not close enough. We've seen a lot of scary things for pretty sure. This is absolutely making me laugh when I just seeing this on TV. Alright, let's go to the memes or something like that. It will be taking a lot of hours that I cannot find. I have a few mistakes from clicking it anyway for this thing as well, because I was started to get a little bit dumb or something by a little bit more in the past previous videos. I did everything that I just said, anything like that, because I did actually do the same thing as I absolutely think of what I just trying to do. So let's go for Gmod. And probably that must be going to be a little bit more and some kind of memes. And totally funny as well. I found Mario that came from anyway. So he's going to chase another Mario, and that sounds a little bit funny as well. But look how those pretty more one of those crazy memes. Everybody as well, I'm probably sure. So, I already have Sonic in my files, but not even Tails. So, I'm not gonna be using. So, like, not anything as well. Like, every memes as well. So, you know what? Let's go for cookies. But even though I shouldn't actually gonna add anything around here. So, this definitely took a long load to do. Alright, nothing, not many more is going to get around. Alright, let's spawn something or edit anything around here. So, I didn't get around here and I didn't make it around here to raise mod. So, this is not eventually going to be like every mod is going to be should be. So, I should be going to head all over to do this as well. So, I'm taking around here. So just please wait. I'm not pretty sure. I definitely going to add over here. So I definitely add Booze Litier on the skies, and even one of the another one as well. So I definitely going to be added the peppercorn cookie. So this wasn't going to be at least this one. So she's going to be right over here, and even over here. Welcome to this land sign. It must be for some kind of the Ultra Kill reference about the greed side, or some kind of this stage 5, or some kind of layer 4 thing, whatever it is. So it's totally missing around here because we cannot actually going to find this thing as well. I'm not pretty sure if I'm gonna be added anywhere as well that I just possibly needed to add. So, alright, never mind. I'm just going to be added something as well, so there's nothing much more space to do, but I'm not even possible that I just try to find out. So, let's get back to adding more cookies, and it's gonna be totally to make things a little bit more sense. So, if this is absolutely being taken down as of this Super Maree Comic Studio was going to be taken down a little bit, I just already took it around here to say this because that definitely may not actually going to do this. So, this is absolutely inspired like anything around here. So, this is the parody. I'm probably sure I already talked about here. It was owned by Box Blue Guy and SuperRetro64, and we'll be absolutely going to be seeing the user comics anytime soon. And especially the Pomegranate Road and the crops finally infected or like anything as well. Here is one of the Super Maree comic posts, like anything around here, that's since of early summer of 2025. So, Super Retro's last post could be March 10th of 2025, could be Mario 10 Day, or Maree 10 Day. I'm probably should actually go on to find out. But this is absolutely when I definitely saw the last post of the 5 work hours at Frenzies. So, this is absolutely, it's not going to be a little bit done as well. So, one of the games had been taken down for unknown reasons by something else. I cannot believe it. This is actually that nothing even ruined for those anything around here. Inappropriate stuff, a lot of them as well, that Syrupy doesn't like. So, one of his comic posts from SuperRetro64 that Syrupy doesn't like is everything is going to be like for his own comic studio as his own SuperRetro64 and 5 work hours at Frenzies. Even though what is going to be coming up next as well is Super Maree, but I'm not very sure that Syrupy doesn't like it anyway, or even including all of his comic posts, like anywhere as really it does. So there's more skins like Freddy Fazbear's, like this thing as well, and that will be Frenzy's house, like this thing, whatever it is. So this is the whole place that you remember 5 work hours at Frenzies that everybody doesn't able to remember around here. But now of today's video, nobody remembers around here for this one. So let's go to the oldest and see what is actually going to be there back as well. So it started posted on January 21st of 2025, but I hopefully that would you probably think that Super Maree Comic Studio might going to be taken down even for just a little bit of a moment as well. So since that they're back, that posted on January 1st of 2025 like this, and this is absolutely going to be for its most topped off. So that was everything around here, and we're close to the end of this video, of course. So, that must be for a bunch of cookies around here from Cozy Cafe, and even more like South Park, and I put it at Mercury Mondeo right next to that. This guy over here, like the coach from South Park. I'm not pretty sure it's going to be even for this thing, alright. So, there must be a few cookies around here, but a little bit amount of things as well. There's peppercorn, lilac, and scorpion. Booze, Litier, Mario, even chasing with another Mario of this one. So, a little bit amount of cookies around here for this one. So, anyways, that is probably it as well. So, don't forget the link is going to be in the description below before it's going to be taken down, which is not actually a little bit perfect around here, and it's definitely like it's not going to be look like this. It's eventually it's going to be look like that we really don't know what it is. Sounds like Pizza Tower, and so that was probably it for this time as well, and distracted by fireworks. So I'll be signing off, and thanks for watching. That we pretty much redoing this as well. So have a nice day as well to check out for this one, including that you can check it out for browsing Comic Studio or like anything around here at the main website. You can do it whenever you want, and thankfully, that is all that I have to say.